Alright, here I'm going to show you how to install the Respondus lockdown monitor. Sorry it took so long to get this one made, but I realized you guys are on Windows and I use Linux, so I had to install some recording software here that I've never used before. Um, and it took me a little longer than I expected. So I'm finally here, um, hopefully recording this. Now, for you guys, realize the test will be under quizzes. So you're going to go to course activities and go to quizzes for the assignment. Now, here is the preview. Now, tonight I will post the actual exam, which will be, of course, on a different line here. Let's see. So let's click on this, and when I go to this. All right, it says I require all of this. All right, and I don't have the Respondus monitor, so it's not going to let me do this. So you're going to have to install the Respondus monitor to get this to work. Now, let's see. I need to probably go to here are the actual questions. This is someone else. I need to go actually to here and view this as a student. So let's do this again. That was me. All right, now I go to quizzes, and if I click on this, let's see if I can drop down submission and reports. There we go. And here it is. Here's what I'm looking for. So this is what you'll need to do. You'll need to go here if you don't have this installed already, and you'll need to download and install the latest version of Lockdown Browser. I'm not going to risk clicking on this because I know I don't have this installed on this machine. So this is the first time I've tried to install it. Hopefully it works fine and you can do the same. But we'll need to download and install everything on this machine. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to follow it. This is my first time to do this as well. I don't normally take the exams. I can go see it and I can do it without the lockdown browser. And I don't normally use Windows. So Windows or Mac are the only way you can use it. So if I were a student, I'd have to go switch to my Windows machine, which is what I'm doing here. So I'm going to just click and install now. All right, so it's downloading this thing, and it's going to take a few minutes. So hopefully I will be able to edit this before you see it, and this will speed up a bit. Oh, it's speeding up. We'll just wait. Looks like it's going to do a little better here. My internet has been really bad lately. I don't know why it's getting so slow. But it seems to be working here. Now, you guys, once you get going on this, you do need a camera, if you didn't realize it. The restrictions are not high. You need to be able to see your face while you're taking the exam. That's the only really restriction I have. If there are problems, and I suspect people are cheating, I may add additional requirements, but at this point, I'm not too concerned. All right, so my tests are usually pretty hard to. They're pretty straightforward and pretty hard to cheat on too, because a lot of times I give you longer, short answer questions that, if you write down the same thing as someone else, that's going to be obvious. So okay, now that I've downloaded this, I'm going to actually go to that folder, and I'm going to go to the lockdown browser here, and I'm going to double click and install this thing. Hopefully everything works out fine. And of course it says, do you want to allow this app to make? Yes, you're going to have to do that. And we're in English. If you want it in Spanish or German or French, go ahead. But for me, I'm going to do English. And we're going to wait here a second and then accept. And we wait a little while again. and you finish. Okay, so now that we have this installed, all right, it should be brought up. Hopefully I don't have to reboot because that would ruin this video. Um, but now that I have that installed, this should work. All right, just a second before I get going. All right, so I'm going to click this, and of course it's going to say open the link. We can do always. All right, okay, and we're going to go yes. Loading, please wait. All right, it says you must close the following programs before it. So I have, oh no, I can't actually run my OBS Studio while showing you this. That is amazing. I would have to use an external camera. Well, hopefully this works out fine.